zoom in a little bit. There we go. Hey, Shay, there you are. Let's see here. There you go. I got you modded back up, man. What you got in the pockets today, my friend? Yeah, I was having some issues where oh, reconnected. Okay. Hey Marco. Where I was in some other lives, but I'd have to like leave and then go back in to see the chat. It was really odd. Hey. There we go. Hey Renee, how's it going? SOCOM Bravo, nice. Figured we'd talk some knives for a little bit before everybody else goes live today and have some fun. Was talking with some other creators. I try to post, on a ton of sites. I only really go live on YouTube though. But I've checked out that Red Note, which is basically like TikTok, but it's like in China, so you got a translate button for everything. But man, those guys mod knives to no end, like crazy, really cool overbuilt knives. Like I was blown away. Thought it was pretty cool. I was gonna send this on today to the next guy, but we got about 8 inches of snow, so I didn't leave. So tomorrow. But this comes out Friday, and it's super cool. Oh yeah, definitely. Mystic, the Ozark. So they're really close to the same size. Damn near identical. 3.2 inch, I know, blade on this. I'll set them down so you can kind of see if that helps. I do have autos. This is just the only one I have nearby. It's just this little one I picked up from Blade City. Viper Tech. $10, but wow, this little blade I don't think would do much. I mean, it's very small. The build quality, it never fails. Starting to come down over there too. Yeah, they closed schools today. And it started like 3 this morning. And we had like maybe 3 inches before lunch, and now it's gonna go till later in the night. But I have seen no plows or anything, so I don't know if the city's waiting or what. Yeah, they're very close. And then in hand, I would say the handle is a little bit thinner on the Mini Mystic. You can kind of tell because it's got that upward movement. But yeah, if you get a good grip on this, you'll have no problem with this having a very similar. Yeah. And I like that Mini Mystic a lot. It's the big thick one in the bottom. Oh, this one right here. This is the Concept Goblin. S35 and titanium. It's got this really interesting snub nose, but it also looks like it's a vehicle in motion. It looks like it's moving. So I just had had liked it a lot. But yeah, and they still have them on their website. I think they run around 100 to 120 for the XL. This is the XL. They're kind of just a cool one to have. Yeah. Hey Ron, how's it going? But yeah, these are fun. You can kind of flick them out. Of course, I don't do great on that one, but then you got this front flipper, real nice. But it's a big one. All right, thanks for stopping by, Sharky. Yeah. Thank you, Rolf. Good to see you. Hey, Ron Dobbins. Yeah, better now that you're on YouTube. Definitely makes things go easier. Hey, Chase. Oh, I've been doing good. Yeah, I got my. Oh, here's my iridium. You love it? Yeah, these iridiums are great. I'm glad you like it. Oh, thank you so much, Sharky. I appreciate that. Always got a new content coming out, so appreciated it. Yeah, these iridiums are great. You can say that, but doesn't mean you're right. If you think it is, what would you say is better that you got? Something new. The Fugly. Yeah, that's the same thing. Don't let the name fool you. I think it looks cool. I have some friends that have already ordered it. Hey, Jake, how's it going? But that Fugly, I'm very curious if I can reverse flick off. It has those diagonal lines in it. Oh, Montana Knife Company. So you're probably not a Benchmade person then? I'll put my Benchmade and my mini bug out here. Is that good? I'm and for $50 or whatever that Fugly is right now, that's a good price. No Benchmade for you? I like my Kershaws. I left it in the other room, but I got my MSI. I collect them all. It doesn't matter where they're from if I like them. Hey, Kathleen, how are you doing? Of course, there we go. Be sending this on tomorrow since I didn't today because of all the snow. But so I'll enjoy it for a little bit longer. And yeah, we got more American knives here. We got some sod busters, a case sod buster. You only fuck with fixed blades. You're not a folder fan. Yeah, I get you. Everybody's got their thing. I'm really big into traditionals, and I love folders. I enjoy fixed blades too. It just depends what it is. I got some on the way. Kind of keeping it a surprise what they are, but and definitely once it's a little warmer out, I'll be doing more fixed blade content and go outside and have some fun with some fixed blades. But saw somebody Ray from Everyday City Carry, he gets all sorts of hate, and he was already saying that he's curious what people are going to say about the price point, and I thought I'd ask you guys. So this is the silo. It's been very, very popular from Kubi. So it's 14C28N steel, but a titanium handle and a frame lock, titanium pocket clip, And this runs, you can get it on sale, but list price is around $125. You guys think that's a fair price? Oh yeah, I get that YM. I totally get that. I'm more of a lighter user. And if it's something hard, then yeah, I'll grab a different knife. Hey Caden, how's it going? Especially. Oh yeah, that Jack Wolf Venom is always nice. I think we have the same one, or do you have a different color? You got the micarta maybe? I don't remember. Good, doing good. Got a ton of snow today. But it's the first big snow, really, and we usually have a ton of snow on the ground by now, so cool. Yeah, this was the first Jack Wolf I ever checked out, and yeah, I love it. It mixes that traditional and modern. Love this thing. Let's see here, what else have we got? Brought this big guy back out again. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. The Titanium beef. And I'll do a review on it here in a couple days. I enjoy it. It is definitely got some weight to it. It has some milled liners, but this G10 is thick. G10 backspacer. But it's got a big blade too. So it's got great sounds. Holders with replacement blades used for skinning and field dressing. Oh yeah, those are really good ideas. YM. My friend Iowa AK who pops in here, he was never a Benchmade guy. He thought they were too expensive, but he gets going gear boxes, and he got a tagged out, and it has the CPM 154, and he skinned his whole deer with it, deboned it, field dressed it, and it didn't even need sharpened. So he was sold on that. He was really impressed. Hey, Reed. I think, yeah, this thing is chunky. You're not gonna. It is. It's a big handle. I mean, even if we compared it to this, I mean, I have no problem with that. And then this is even bigger. I mean, it blocks things out. But and it's D2. But I am thinking I'll be able to reduce the weight because they're going to release custom scales, custom hardware. So I'm betting I can get some aluminum or titanium handles. It'll drop the weight, and then you'll have this beast of a blade. The cheapest good knife? Well, it depends. What are you looking for, Caesar? What are you gonna do with it? Hey, Ali. Guy who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's that guy. Are you talking about who are you talking about? They're trouble. I'll pull out one that I think is really good for the money. If you're looking for just ED cheapest, go on or CJ. You have RPM 9 steel. Choke up on it. Got some nice jimming. It's a button lock that I don't have any stick with. And this is $30 on Amazon. And I would be comfortable using it all day long. It's just plastic FRN scales, but you do have like a 3.5-inch RPM 9 blade. You can get it coated or non-coated. But for $30, I think this is probably best bang for your buck. It's the first one on the top. Let's see here. Hey, Fook. On this side or this side? This one is the Kaiser Justice. It is N690 steel. It's got some heft to it. It's got some thick liners. This denim micarta is interesting because it really feels like a pair of jeans. But it's definitely a full size. Heavy, but the action in general is really good. And these run, I think 60, 65 bucks. And if you're looking for a nice drop point, this'll be what you need. And that price point, I think, is really good. Hey, Clint. I saw you were live this morning. I was going to pop in, but I was doing homeschool at the time, so I wasn't able to. But next time, I should. Honestly, my Walmart has a really good selection, and one of these days, be like, I need a 110 and a 119, and just do it. Just finally pull the trigger on them. Got your boss a 110. That's awesome, Shay. That's a nice way to do that. Yeah, it is. It's got jimping on the front, so it's nice. But yeah, I'm not a fan of when the flippers come all the way out down below. But this one, I don't notice it because it's got such a big handle. But yeah, it's got a mega flipper on it. The CRKT M16, you found one driving? Oh, diving. I've never personally owned one. I've handled them. I think they're great budget knives. People love them. The 119 is as big as your forearms. Ron, we're somewhere around the 6 to 8 inches of snow since about 3 this morning. Oh yeah, if this was thumb stud only, that would be cool. The only problem with it is it's there we go. It's a little bit tough on the reverse flick, but yeah, you could always buy one, and it would not be hard at all to grind that off. It's so big, you could just pop the scale, grind it off, and you'd never know. Hey Neil, how's it going? Hey, is it Shahab? Hope I pronounced that right. And Kalanos, I hope I said that right. I tried to get it right. And then, the mini bug out, I like it. It's fidgety. I like the full size. I kind of like the mini a little bit better. I don't know why. I usually prefer larger or very small knives. So, oh yeah, those are great. And the more use they get, the cooler they are. Have a good one, Fook. I'll talk to you a little bit later. But if we wanted to compare the North Mountain to the Ozark, North Mountain's definitely got the lead on size. Yeah, I think the 119 is the knife they used in Scream. Did they use that one in the first Jason movie as well? I don't remember. But Scream used the Buck 120. Okay. All right. See you, Fook. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? What are you guys carrying? Seeing anything cool that's coming out? Yeah, we got the 20.5 here. Amazing with that lock. What's the joke of the day, Caden? Your uncle got the mini nightshade and titanium scales. Very cool. I'm gonna say Ultra Dessert Warrior. Surprisingly nice for 25, but definitely ugly as fuck. I didn't even know did they even do a regular one of that, or just for the one that's a clone? I'm not big on the clones myself. I understand that people, pick them up because, they're definitely affordable. But yeah. I love the dessert stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I got sprinkles on hand. Hey Legion. Got the goblin out. Let's see here. What else? What have I not pulled out in a while? Let's see if I got anything. Thought. Here we go. Got a nice jig bone case Barlow there. Got the gas station knife from Fook. Could also be a mallet. Here's one that people they haven't talked about lately, but this was like the king last year is the Civivi, and now I'm drawing a blank. The Snex one, the Vision FG. Whittled down the collection over the years. The blue case. Yeah, this is they call it navy blue Rogers bone jigged Barlow, and it is a double blade, and the color is just really nice on it. Got a few scratches on it. I carry them around and use them. Any fixed blades? Not right now, or at least not in my reach. I do have some. I have some new ones on the way, so stay tuned because I'm excited about those. All right, Neil. Well, have a good day finishing up work. Hopefully, it goes nice and easy. The joke of the day is: did you hear about the cheese who'd been working out? The dude is jacked. That's a good one. I like that. All right. Well, you have a good one, and we'll talk soon. It's the one knife from Walmart 2 years ago. It took the internet and had the green handles. Yes. Was it Swiss Tech? Is that who it was? Thank you. Okay, there's that. Let's see here if there's anything else. I'm gonna end up knocking all my stuff over, but we got the double blade bat knife, gas station knife. I don't pull this out very often. This was a gift by a very good friend who wanted to remain anonymous. So I don't use it too often because I want it to stay nice. But here is my full-size bug out. Swiss Tech's kind of stepping up the game. I was looking on Walmart's website the other day. They have a $200 Swiss Tech, a titanium Swiss Tech on Walmart's website. Not in store, though. Yeah. And this has Flytanium scales. They were dyed and sanded down to give it that look. They just redid the branding. Would you know? Yeah, exactly. 30. Sure, if it looks really good, but I'll check out some reviews first. Here's the Ozark, and here's the bug out. And actually, the Ozark's got a bit of blade length over it. Let's get the iridium in here. Just really get the competition going. The iridium's definitely bigger than the bug out, and it's definitely bigger than the Ozark. And I like the iridium a lot. I like the Kershaws. Yeah, I've been lucky. This one was a gift from a friend, and the mini one I won in a contest. It was like a giveaway, and I won it. So I haven't had to spend the Benchmade money. But for the money, there's a lot of stuff. If somebody's looking for an EDC and they want to spend $150 range, I'll tell them check out an MSI all day long. It's not the most fidgetable knife, but man, it is good. You got the mini iridium, awesome. I was thinking about picking up a mini one too. The M16 isn't really budget. I forget what they go for. Are those like 60, around 60 or 70? I think they have a couple versions of it, but I'm not going to pretend like I know better. Are these all impractical? No, these are practical. The gas station bat knife is probably not practical, nor the very heavy Dragon gas station knife. But all these would be daily carries you could use. I would say they're fairly practical. And yeah, if you're looking for good deals, $30 for the CJRB, you can't really go wrong. Yeah. You found your MSI and you forgot how nice they are. Yeah, some people, I've seen some people say, well, they're not very fidgety or whatnot, but I mean, you've got practically a 4-inch blade, and it'll take a beating. It's meant to do work. Hey, Iowa, glad to see you in. Just talking knives, and Academy often has good deals on the Ontario rat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had a rat too, and then somebody really wanted it, so I traded them. The bat knife, I got this at a truck stop. It was $17 at a truck stop, and yeah, I couldn't say no. It is fidgety. I agree, Shay. It's just not something you're gonna flick like crazy, or it doesn't have like 10 different ways to open it. My most reliable knife? I would say I've had really good luck with the Vision FG. My Microtech has never done me wrong. We have the 20.5 shark foot here. I don't carry it a ton, but it's got that good lock on it. Favorite Civivi? That's a good one. When I first started really getting into knives, I mean, I had the old tactical knives for quite some time, but the first time I bought I got into other brands. The first Civivi I bought was called the Backlash, and that thing was awesome. You can still find them. They're kind of clearancing out now. I think you can find them for like $40 now, and that thing was amazing. Otherwise, I would say the Vision FG comes in a bunch of different configurations, and for 70 to $80, depending which way you go, you have this amazing lock, really good sheep's foot blade, and it's fidgety. So Benchmade hands down. I do like my Benchmades. I carry my Mini fairly often. Yeah, the Vision. Yeah. Really? It's good to hear. And the Concept Goblin, which you can still pick up, designed by Legion. So if you're ever thinking about checking this out, right there, Marshall Noble. And what's very cool is this was on my Grail list, and I picked it up. And posting about it is how I met Marshall. We talked in some DMs, and it was really awesome. OTF's legal in my state? Yes, they are. All I have out right now is just this little, very little tiny one. But yep, they're legal in Iowa. Shay, you should talk to Iowa AK. He got one in awesome. It is. It's like we were able to become friends. Well, we have become friends. But Shay, Iowa AK got one in a Going Gear box, and he did not like it at all, and he traded it off. I will say the slip joint that I got from Iowa AK, that Spyderco, I love it so much. A favorite from what's in here? Let's see. It's hard. So this Benchmade was a gift, and this one was a gift. It's hard to say a favorite. There's ones like I would carry more often. Like I carry this Mini Bug Out quite a bit. I like the 20.5 just because of the Shark Lock. I guess it's hard to say I have a favorite. Oh yeah, the Kubi Koius. That's one of my favorite knives. And I have a story about that. First, I met Iowa AK, believe it or not, in MC's live stream. And I know it's impossible to even find your friends, let alone somebody new, but I saw his name was Iowa, and I was able to like, oh, Iowa, where are you from? And somehow we saw each other's chats. And we decided, oh, we both like knives. Let's meet up and have a drink. We met up, and he had his Kubi Koius on him. And I thought it was so cool. The ergos were great, and it's just a little knife. And we became friends. And then when I hit 500 followers, he gifted me one, and that is in the other room right now. But I carry that one quite often too. Quite often I'm carrying my Microtech and either the Mini Bug Out or the Kubi Koius. Those are usually what I carry. I try to rotate, but I find myself, there's certain ones I just like to really carry a lot. You know, some people love Spyderco, some don't. After getting that slip joint, though, I am definitely excited to try out another Spyderco, but maybe I like how they have those forward choils, so maybe like a Mannix 2 or something. You're going deep sea fishing soon? Oh, that's cool. You're saying to get a PM2 and a Mannix. Let me try Spyderco. Yeah, the salts are very cool looking. Oh, nice. Did I play any sports? You know, when I was young, I enjoyed basketball. I enjoyed soccer. I am certainly not built for many sports. I like playing tennis a lot and golfing. I'm not going to Texas. I want to, but yeah, before it really exploded. Yeah, the dragonfly salt. Oh, that's cool, Kathleen. Oh yeah, golf's nice. It's a nice way to relax and enjoy the outdoors. Yeah, Carlos, I have drawers off to the side. But as far as like knife cases, I was looking at the Cavill cases. Um, that's kind of what I was thinking about, but um, those Harbor Freight ones I heard are pretty reasonable as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some upgrading to that. Finally beat your old man on the golf course. Congrats, Shay. Yeah, you should go golfing more too. Hey Cole, you gotta. Oh yeah, I was a year round kind of golfer. Once the course is closed, he does the indoor simulators. I haven't tried those yet myself. I should meet up with you one night. We should do that. Definitely. Just want to hear. Definitely, Caden. Always down for some good jokes. Let's see here. Got a lot of people asking about the Flytanium beef. It is exactly its name. It's hefty. It's got a big old blade on it, but the ergos and that ramp there are great. I'm liking this a lot. And, you know, when they said they're going to release a whole bunch of scales and stuff for it. You know, you'll easily be able to take away some of that weight. Commercial fishermen, sparkle salts, they're the best. Oh, that's cool. Jordan, have you ever tried quiet carry? I know they do those titanium and Vanex knives that are supposed to just survive in salt water. I don't own any quiet carry, but I did get to check one out through a pass around of the Waypoint Large, and I thought that thing was amazing. What brands have you ever had to send in for warranty work? Honestly, just one. I had a Pyrite Large, and they put a secondary lock on it, and the lock didn't work, but it kept opening and closing. So when I would go to open or close the knife, it would either stay locked or stay unlocked. So I sent it in, and I actually have a new one on the way. So that's the only thing I've had to send in. Around 4. I think we're closer to 6 right now, but I think, they set up to 8, but I don't think we're going to get 8. I think we'll probably top out around 6. You got the arcade and love it. Oh, yeah. I wanted to check that out. I should have snagged one when they had that massive sale on them. Kind of missed out, so now I'm just kind of waiting to see if they do another sale with them. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's one not far from where I live. That's one of the pricier places, but honestly, from where I live, there's probably 5 courses within 20 minutes. So very lucky about that. And my family golfs, so that's nice. They got too many fans. That's a good one. That is the kind of jokes I tell, and I'll be using these jokes later. Thank you, Caden. Is it Marat? Marat? Oh, no, they're good. They're very helpful. You need a Kubi. Mr. Eddie, you have everything except the Kubi. We got to get you that. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Sinister. I appreciate you subbing, and I go live, I do giveaways. I try to do once a week, and post videos daily. Oh, now you're just trolling me, Mr. Eddie. I know you don't want a Jack Wolf. But if I convinced you on Jack Wolves, that'd be quite amazing, I think. Yeah, you had to send it in, and they took care of it though. Right away, and then. Oh, you sold your arcade? You weren't that impressed with it? I haven't got to check one out at all. Was it? I know it has the lock, but did it work as good as the Demcos, or was it just not exciting? You fell in a hole, and that's when you hit rock bottom. Nice. Gold scales on Civivi is awesome. Yeah, this one right here, yeah. These Ultim scales, and they got milling. Can't really see very well, but keeps the grip nice. Oh man, your hot water heater went out, and your birthday's Friday? Well, you know what you should do, Shay? You need to convince somebody to buy your hot water heater, and then you need to celebrate by buying the Jack Wolf that comes out. I don't get a kickback on these. I just check them out, and I'm a big fan. Treat yourself to one of the new Jack Wolves for your birthday. Oh, but Mr. Eddie, he's got the soon promised consort right on. I don't know what that means. You like the Demcos and the Civivi better? I gotcha. This is Ultim, so like a form of plastic, yeah. You have realistically 0 slip joints. Mr. Eddie, have you tried out the Spyderco slip joints? This one is awesome. And it's got this nice click to it. And as far as slip joints go, it's got that forward choil. So even if it comes unlocked, you can't cut yourself. And I am just digging this thing so much. So buy a knife, of course. Don't buy Jackal. Which one? On the Spyderco here? This one is around 110, I think. They have other ones that are around 90. Let's see. What else did I have? The Civivi runs around 70, I think. And the 20.5, God, I'm trying to remember. This one's in AUS 10, so it depends on the steel you get. But I believe this one runs around 120. You have the Spyderco Honeybee, the grasshopper, the bug, Rhodey, and some Swiss Army. The Spyderco Ladybug and Manbug. Nice. This is the... Now I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to have to look at the box. I'm just so forgetful. Yeah, this is the UK penknife. We'll be there on Tuesday. Is it any good? I'll tell you this much. I have checked out ABW's knives, and I think they're amazing. And I have a friend going to Blade Show, Texas, and I checked with ABW just to see if they'd have slip joints there, and they will. And I told them to pick one up for me. So I want to say 139. Oh, okay. Well, when you have a Jack Wolf, you can get a Vulcan. Fair enough. Oh. But yeah, I do plan on getting the ABW as well. So hopefully next month I'll be getting one. Okay, let's see here. We're having fun with Mr. Eddie, so what can I do to have more fun with Mr. Eddie? I think I got the perfect thing. So I know Mr. Eddie wants to look at Jack Wolves. And what is Mr. Eddie's second favorite knife brand? His favorite knife brand, obviously, is Jack Wolf. But his second favorite knife brand? Devo. Oh, come on now. Is it that you've checked the knives out and you don't like them, or is it that you don't like Ben? Anything with Devo, like Benjamin Spyderco, you either love them or you hate them. Yeah, and that's fine. I don't judge what people get, and I'm gonna buy what I like, and that's it. Mostly Ben. I will say for an OTF, depends how much money are you looking to spend, George. For I'd say 120, you could get some really good ones if you're willing to go to one. Oh, really? Maybe I'll just have to go that route. Thank you, Louie. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, the EMP. I've checked that one out, and that is a great OTF. Hey, Mike. Live Wire, that's a good one. The Bulldog. Why am I drawing a blank on who does the Bulldog? Help me out, Iowa. Say this. I've checked out a couple EMPs, and they are all amazing. Yes, Tacom Bulldog. That's a good one. TRM, they make great knives too. Sharp as can be, the TRMs. But yeah, I like all sorts of knives. Let's see here, Devo knives are some of the best around. Yeah, my favorites are, I really like the Lush, and this might be my second favorite, the Nip Light. Well, TRM stands in a class of its own. You know, it's they're all American, and they are serious work knives. Definitely not going to discredit TRM. They make some great stuff. But I like my Jack Wolves. I like my Devo. I think people sometimes get the wrong idea about Ben. And, everybody gets their own opinion. I've talked to him a handful of times privately, and he's always been nice. Just non-business conversations. The Neutron. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a pretty big one I picked up. Definitely more budget. D2, the Flightanium Beef, but it's got a very interesting blade here. Its name does it right. I will, Mr. Eddie. I'll let him know for you. No. I'm going to stay out of it. I like him. I like you. That's all that matters. Doing your first live stream on March 2nd. There may be some giveaways. All right, everybody. You know what I'm going to do real quick? All right, Ron, I made you a mod, so now you can drop your link so we can all go follow you. It's Ben's mullet that throws them off. He's definitely got his own style. Wolf knives are too expensive for you, but they're decent knives. Yeah. Well, that's like when I pop into Lefty and he's live and he's got Ben on there and I see you in the comments, I know something's gonna go down. What OTF would I buy if I could just have one? I'd probably go either Kershaw or if you can get an EMP. Those are good. Yeah, that's one thing that I think Lefty loves his jokes. I talk to him all the time. I know him fair. Well, I don't know him real well. It's not like I hang out with him at his house, but we talk about. He helps a lot of guys out. A lot of guys starting out with channels. but you know what though? He does a lot of good with it, Mr. Eddie. He helps so many guys out. He's helped me out with stuff. He's always treated me respectful, and I've seen him help others. So those French wood foldable knives. I have not. What's the bottom right? All the way over here, right here. I hate channels that are trying to sell you something. I get that. I have some share of sales, but honestly, I look for where the cheapest, and I'm going to post that before I post my sale link, just because I'm looking for deals and I want everybody else to get a deal. He might be coming back. I always hear rumors that he's going to come back, but I have yet to see it. Just waiting. That 24/7 salesman. I got you. I will say I have seen knives where Lefty hates them so much he just breaks them on purpose. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But I will say he does help a lot of guys out. But I get it if you're watching the channel and you feel like you're being sold to. That's a different thing. Yeah. What I do is I like to provide links. So when I get those share sales, this is the Jack Wolf Venom Jack in M390. Somebody was asking, "Hey, Michael, how's it going?" Like you cry. But it is what it is. I choose more often knives. If there's a knife that I absolutely just hate, I'm not going to spend 20 minutes bashing it. I'm just not going to give it the time of day, and I'm going to review. Oh yeah, and I'm going to review something I like. And the fact is, I like the expensive knives, I like my budget knives, and I like my gas station knives. But, like reviewing this gas station knife, I'm not going to tell you, go out and buy it. This is going to solve all your EDC problems. This is for fun. You can whip it around. You can say you bought it at the gas station. And my, one of my absolute favorite parts of this knife is the pocket clip that sits so far out of your pants, it feels like it's going to fall out. What he desires, not by your rule. Yeah. You think it's fair to show both sides of what you like and don't? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if there's something, though, I'm not saying if I'm going to, like, if, say, I had this bench made out and it's not something I'm going to use, but I think somebody could use it, I will gladly say, like, hey, this isn't for me. I can tell that it would be for somebody who's needing it for whatever. But also, this is all going to be out for the guys that are looking to spend $300. And if it works, I'll say it works. If it doesn't work, I'll say what doesn't work. I'm not going to sugarcoat everything. But if I love something, I'll say I love it. But if it's just something that is just horrible, I don't even want to waste my time with it. Who pays $300 for a knife? You pay $300 for a knife. Hey, Gons, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of different kinds of knives, but there's certainly things I don't like. And I'm just not, it's not my thing. I think, now don't be going to telling on me because I don't need no like reviewer war, but I don't think Medford's knives are very cool looking. And I'm not dogging anybody. I'm just saying pictures of you like they don't excite me. There is some really high-end knives and I don't get excited by them. And thankfully, because I can't afford some of them. But there's budget brands I don't get into. A lot of people are into, what is it called? Like Fintiso, they make knives. They're budget knives. Definitely work. They're definitely great. They just, to me, it's not different enough, if that makes any sense. You got 9 Medfords? See, I couldn't afford one. Yeah, see, that's the other thing is I've never had a Hinderer. And I can say I'm not big on the aesthetics, but that doesn't mean once I get it in hand, I won't change my mind. There's been many times where I've been like, I don't know. And then Iowa buys it and I pick it up and I'm like, oh, now I'm going to have to buy this. Doing good. How are you doing, Knife Monkey? See, you like the PM2 better. Some people tell me they like the Manix 2 better. Show some Ultim. Okay, we got this one right here. And it's got some milling on it, which is pretty cool. I always like that. One that's kind of interesting here, the Mini Mystic, the bolster is Ultim. So you can see the springs and the internals, and then it has the burlap micarta. So it kind of has a cool look. You're all in for it. Oh, cool. Let me show you one that I got sent to me. And it has been very, people love it or hate it. So that's a good one to bring out. Now, a lot of people love the $30 CJRBs. And They sent me this one to check out. I think it's pretty cool. It is not Ultim. It is FRN. Some people don't believe me. It is just FRN plastic. But this has that Ultim color to it. They call it like golden honey or something like that. It is smoother than the regular FRN. But it's got that see-through, you can see through it, you know? Action's just as good. The drop is a little slower. Yeah. But you know, I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews from people on if they think it looks good or they just think they can't stand the look. You finally got your penguin. Nice. Ozark Trail makes the best knives. Here we go. There you go, Mr. Eddie. And got a North Mountain Blade has a new color, and it, I mean, they are like right there. I mean, super close. You have one in the same idea. Good idea. You know, everybody can say whatever they want, but you know, in 10 years, all of our expensive knives will be worth nothing, and these things will be the collectible ones. And for 10 bucks, 10 bucks is 10 bucks. If it works for a while, it works. CRK inlay knife. Oh, that would be nice. If you're looking, Mr. Eddie, I have a friend, and I can send you a link. He's selling his Sabenza, and I thought he had a good price on it. Yeah, I can message you later if you're interested. Most sold knives last, yeah. But there's that. Most sold knives last year. Oh yeah, these definitely sold amazing last year. So did the Civivi. Hopefully, yeah. We got hit with a bunch of snow today, so I was gonna go to the post office, but then well, it was not worth it. Otherwise, I just go driving around doing a bunch of donuts in the snow. Oh, you got one coming soon? Nice. Very cool. Now, don't loan it out to anybody, Mr. Eddie. Enjoy that knife. Let's see the new Kaiser Premium End knives. I saw their extreme high-end one that came out, and it didn't excite me for the $400 price tag. Oh, the Momo with Damascus. I didn't see that one. Hey, Flytanium. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I love these scales, and it was a gift from a friend, so it means a lot to me. And the other thing I've been talking about, and tons of people have been asking me about, my beef. Thought on SOG knives? They do some very budget, and then they do some really nice ones. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, the beef, and I'm loving this. It definitely lives up to its name. I'm really enjoying the ergos on it the most. And but I posted an unboxing video yesterday of it and went live, and got a ton of people asking about it. And got some nice Flytanium on the bug out. But what I need to do is I need to get some Flytanium on the mini bug out. That's what I need to do. Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm really loving it. So definitely a good one with a very interesting blade shape. Is Benchmade overhyped, or are they worth the money? Well, that's a tough one. That depends on what you want to spend the money on. You can I like the bug outs. They got good ergos. They work good, but you know, if you're looking to save, there's always comparable knives that are cheaper. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like Mr. Eddie says, is they got a very good warranty. Yeah, you got to get it in your hands, Mr. Eddie. But I love the packaging and the sticker that came with this. I made sure to show that in the unboxing video. And I'm all hooked on Flytanium now, but I'm looking, looking at some scales, but I want to get some real colorful hardware. That's what I'm thinking would be fun to do. Some real colorful hardware on this. Should you get a bug out? Jimmy Crow and Flytanium in the same live. Jimmy Crow is the biggest bug out collector, and pretty sure Jimmy Crow knows his way around the Flytanium website pretty well too. It would be. I was thinking some like anodized, like Blurple hardware, and then I don't know, scale wise, maybe something with a green or like a light blue might be kind of cool to offset those with a black blade. I think that would be kind of neat. So thinking about that, I might have to do that. Well, thank you for stopping in, and yeah, I appreciate it. Have an awesome day. You have 1 or 15. So affiliate links with a 10% off coupon code. Always feel free to, you should get plain Thai and do the ano myself. I should. I've been thinking about doing some anodization. I've been watching how to do it, and every video I watch of somebody doing it, they do it completely different than the other person. You have 0 affiliates. And that's fine. And the other thing, if I do get something from a company, like I said, CGRB sent this, I always make sure to let you guys know. It will not change my opinion of the knife, but I do let you guys know. So you guys can judge for yourselves on that. Much help with gadgets. He does it a lot, and he does it well. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking that in then. Thanks, Eddie. My phone is... Yep, my phone's got 10%. So I'm going to have to pop off, guys. I'll be on tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll see you guys in some of the live streams later. Good talking to everybody, and feel free to DM me if you ever have any questions. You guys have an awesome night. Bye.